Alright, this is my first time eating Filipino pig's blood stew. Yummy, yummy, yummy! Woo! Hey guys, it's your girl Peggy here. Welcome to the Masarap Zone. Yay! Masarap means delicious in Tagalog, which is a Filipino language, right? Masarap. Okay, so we're gonna enjoy some Filipino cuisine from this restaurant called LA Rose Cafe. It is located in Hollywood, Los Angeles. I love this restaurant. They serve a lot of authentic Filipino dishes, and it's amazing that they started off as a small breakfast stand and they slowly expanded, and they have been here since 1982. Yeah, so for today I got us their crispy pata, which is seasoned crispy fried pork hock, which is a really large pork knuckle, and I also got us their Dinuguan, which is a Filipino savory pork stew simmered in a rich, spicy dark gravy of pig's blood, garlic, chili, and vinegar. Yeah, I gotta say, it sounds pretty intimidating. Pig's blood. I've not had pig's blood stew before, so it's a little bit scary for me. Have you guys tried the Dinuguan, the Filipino pork blood stew? I assume if you're Filipino, you most likely try it, but if you're not, have you tried it? Did you like it? And I read online that Filipinos like to joke that this is like a chocolate stew, right? Because it looks like chocolate. Kind of looks like dark chocolate. Alright, it's pig's blood time. Woo! Okay, I'm a little nervous, but also really excited. Alright, let's try the stew. Pig's blood. It's bloody good. It's savory, it's salty, and it's pretty thick. The consistency is kind of like it's like beef goulash, you know, like beef stew. It's pretty good, and I can taste the vinegar, so it's a little bit sour. It sounds scary, but it tastes really good. Wow, let's have another taste. This time with a little bit of pork. I think it's pork belly. Ooh. You know what? I like it. Let's try a bigger piece. Here, take a bite. Okay, this is delicious. The meat is really tender. Wow. Gotta eat it with some rice. Ooh. Okay, some rice here. Ooh. Oh wow, it's great with rice. Wow. It's really good. I like it. There's only one way to describe this dish. Bloody good. I never thought I'd enjoy blood so much. Ooh. I'm gonna eat the egg. Delicious. Wow. 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 Delicious chocolate. Wow, I like it. It's so good. Alright, cheers to pig's blood. Yummy, delicious pig's blood. Wow, I never thought I'll say that. Oh yeah, you know, it's like, you know, in English breakfast, you have that blood pudding. Yeah, it's kind of like that, but in a stew form. And it depends on how it's prepared or how it's cooked. The blood taste, it can be mild or strong. In this case, it's pretty mild. And the flavor, the savory flavor, and the vinegar, the garlic flavor, is delicious. I think this has a very well balance of the blood, the sour, garlic, blood burps. Let me just cut up the pork hock. Ooh, look at that. The meat just falls right off the bone. Wow. Okay, let's start with the crispy skin. Gotta dip it in the vinegar. Ooh. Wow. Very tasty. It's not too salty. Let's try the meat. Ooh. Wow. The meat is very tender. It's like pulled pork, you know? This is good. Wow. Oh, look at that. Ooh. Really good flavor. Juicy, tender meat. Wow. This is my first time trying the crispy pata. It's really good. I like it. Ooh. It's so delicious. So far, every dish that I had from LA Rose Cafe is good. Alright, cheers to LA Rose Cafe. Since 1982. Wow. Where were you in 1982? Do you even exist back in 1982? Alright, it's more pig's blood time. I really like this. You have to get white rice to go with this. Or maybe even some garlic rice. I think garlic rice would go well with this too. Wow. Just eat it with an egg. Ooh, I'm gonna burst the egg. A little bit of pork, some egg, and rice. Gotta eat them all together. Oh my god. Wow. That's fantastic. Woo. Some rice, some pork, some egg. This is heaven in a bite. Oh my god. That is so good. Wow. You know what? If you like stew, beef stew, pork stew, I would recommend trying the Dinuguan. Don't be scared off by the sound of it, you know, like pig's blood. It sounds scary, but it's actually really good. What's this though? Is this a chili? Ooh. Jalapeno? Ooh, lots of seeds in it. Ooh, hot. Okay, I'm gonna avoid that because it's pretty spicy. Alright, let's finish the stew. Ooh, it's another chili. Wow. Wow. There's so much flavor. I've actually seen this dish a lot on menus, but I avoided it because I was afraid of it. Because it just sounds like, you know, pig's blood. Yeah, so there are a lot of Filipino restaurants that I went to that have this dish, but I'm like, nah, maybe another time, but I'm so glad I tried this. This is not scary at all. In fact, it's super delicious. Now, this is my new favorite. There are a lot of dishes that sounds scary. You know, like pig intestines, you know, porridge with pig intestines, with pig's guts, pig's ear, pig's snout, you know. When you read the description, it's like, oh my god, what's that? You know, it sounds scary, but when you eat it, it's actually really good. What are some of the dishes that sounds scary, but it's actually really good? There are a lot of those in Chinese cuisine. Now in Singapore, we like to eat chicken feet. Okay, chicken feet is not that weird, but like pig's intestines, yeah. Like we have dishes with like pig's intestines with soy sauce. And as a foreigner or someone who hasn't tried it before, it's like, oh god, you know, but when you eat it, it's like delicious. Well, the English blood pudding, blood sausages, black sausages, right? Yeah, those sound a bit scary too. Like when I first heard of it and I did a English breakfast challenge and there's blood pudding, I was like, ooh, you know, but actually it's really good. Alright, I'm gonna finish this and I'm gonna move on to this. I just thought of another one. Have you guys heard of the lutefisk? Yeah, it's a type of fish, right? Yeah, I've seen shows about it and it's like, it's either you love it or hate it. Yeah, it can seem like really gross, but to some it's really delicious. I've not had lutefisk. Have you had lutefisk? I would love to try it though. Do they even have lutefisk here in Los Angeles? It's like a regional thing, right? Alright, let me just move. Just cut out more meat. The meat that's like near the bone is like so tender. Okay, let's eat the meat. Oh, excuse me. Dip it in the spicy vinegar. Wow. Right, so how have you been? How have you been? How are you doing? Do you guys watch Curb Your Enthusiasm? Yeah. Excuse me, I've been watching that. It's pretty good. It's good for this crispy skin. Okay, I'm just enjoying the crunch. Wow. It's very crunchy, and the fat under the skin just makes it a little chewy. So it's like crispy and chewy at the same time. Oh, okay, this shall be my last bite. And we'll call it good. We'll call it bloody good. Okay, so my first time eating the Dinuguan, which is a Filipino pork stew in pig's blood. Yeah, when I first heard it, I'm like, oh my god, no. I'm not gonna eat blood soup. That's scary. And I've actually seen it in a lot of other Filipino restaurants menu, and I always avoided it. I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna try that. That sounds so scary. But today I was like, let's just try it, you know. And I'm so glad I did. It's very tasty. It doesn't taste like blood at all. And it's savory. It's salty. I can taste the vinegar, and it's garlicky, and it's a little bit spicy because of the peppers in it. This pepper or jalapeno. And add some fried egg. Whew! You get a little bit of egg. You get a little bit of rice. You get a little bit of the pork's blood. Eat it together. It's like, wow. And the consistency of it is like beef goulash, you know, it's like a thick beef stew type of consistency. Yeah, so if you like stew, you like pork, Dinuguan is something to try, and I assure you it's not scary at all. It sounds scary, but it's not. Oh yes, and I just remember another one. When I was in England, my friend was asking me if I would try the haggis, right? Let's see, the haggis is the liver, heart, and lungs of a sheep, minced with beef, mutton, oatmeal, seasoned, onion, cayenne pepper, and other spices. So the haggis is made of the sheep's liver, heart, and lungs. Have you guys had haggis? I'm not a haggis. It sounded scary. It has an earthy, gamey flavor. Okay, I think haggis is one of those things where it sounds scary, but it actually tastes really good. So I think haggis is something I would love to try. And also the what's lutefisk. The lutefisk fish. That's another weird and scary thing that I would love to try. Yeah, so feel free to let me know what other dishes that sound scary but it's actually very delicious. Feel free to let me know and I'll go look for it. I'm gonna take a bloody nap, to digest all the pig's blood in my stomach. Please like today's video and subscribe for more eating shows, and go check out my other delicious eating shows which will pop up here, 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 or here. Yeah, so go check it out. See you in the next video.